well, intense market too, sports drinks. Our James Ware is at their warehouse in downtown Beaumont this morning. Get a look at what it is they're making. Bonjour, Monsieur Ware. I like your beret.
Yeah. Thank you much. Nice looking berets on us, huh? We wear them well. We're in the warehouse of Overtime Sports Drink. Of course, we call it a sports drink, but you guys have really found your niche reaching out into the market of the industrial side, getting this into refineries and plants and whatnot.
That is correct. That's a large portion of our business, but we are eventually going to get into the retail arena.
Yeah. Well, we're in your warehouse and where you put the product together. Kind of take us through it. It all starts back here where municipal water comes in and starts getting its process done.
The water comes into this tank from the city, and we filter it through fiber and through carbon. We get 99.9% of the fluoride and the chlorine out of the water before it goes into our mixed tank. And our mixed tank is in the sanitized room. Even the curtain here is citronella laced to prevent insects from flying in. Also, we have a foot bath, sanitizes your feet before you walk in to mix the product.
Sure.
You'll see here is our cold room where we keep our ingredients. Please step on the foot bath as you walk in here as well. Where we meticulously measure and weigh each ingredient when we make a 300-gallon batch, and it's a recipe. Again, it's similar to baking a cake. You do the same thing every time.
Sure. And I'm looking at a sports drink, a 20 ounce or 16.9 ounce, but a lot of other products. You're making the frozen pops now. You're making the little the containers that you pour into the basic
serve
water, single serve. And then the big bags as far as the 5-gallon ones. Melissa's working on the frozen pops right now. Tell us a little about this product. This is one of your newest ones, correct?
Yes, these pops are actually co-packed up in Malvern, Arkansas for us. It ships down in bulk, and we sell the majority of this to the industrial market. However, we do have a retail niche with H-E-B currently. Hopefully we'll expand that in the near future. These are hand-packed here, and they're sealed with this machine. Packed 24 to a case and shipped to H-E-B warehouse in San Marcos.
Now, I've seen these out at Little League parks as well. The kids love them.
They absolutely do. We also sell to refineries and petrochemical plants whereby it's a quick 2 or 3 minute break for something that's sugar-free and electrolyte charged.
Let's keep moving down the assembly line. It comes through, more tanks.
Once it's mixed, we have a 20-minute mix to make sure the solids are dissolved. We pump it into this tank here. Then into this tank where if it needs to be remixed again, we do our lab check then at that point, checking for suspended solids and the pH, etc. And then it's pumped from this tank here. This is our final tank. Overhead into one of our fillers.
Yeah. And Charlie, I wanted to ask you, you like to know that you're distinguished and have a different approach on things. No sugar in your product, yet you keep the taste of a sweet taste to it.
Yes, we do, and that's the magic of having a flavoring company that we use.
So no sugar, low sodium, and 3 times, 4 times, and even 5 times the potassium, which is for cramping.
That's exactly right. As you see here, Marlon is filling the bags. This is a completely automated system, untouched. This removes the safety cap or the dust cover. This machine then fills the bag with product. This is a 5-gallon bag. It puts the cap back on it. It has a one-way check valve that flows outward only, seals the bag.
And there it is.
We're ready for the next one.
Okay. And then we come down, and then this is more of the industrial, what we're looking at right now. This comes through, and then that's what goes, these pouches go right into the containers here, 5 and 3 gallons.
That is correct. The 3-gallon bag is designed for a 5-gallon cooler, typically on the utility vehicle, and the 5-gallon bag for a 10-gallon cooler. You have to leave some headspace to ice the product down.
Sure. And then Melissa has some of the other products here, of course, our drinks here. Then she's got the single serve is what you call it.
Single serve shots.
There it is. Okay.
Carry them in your purse or your back bag or whatever works.
Sure. And one other thing, the time release energy, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about as well. What is that as far as?
That is an ingredient known as maltodextrin, and it's a complex carbohydrate, unlike sugar or a high fructose corn syrup, which is a simple carb, and your body metabolizes it at a different rate. And a complex carb will give you sustainable energy with no crash.
There you go. And of course, y'all's website, drinkovertime.com. If you want
Okay.
to read more about their story and their history of the drink, you can do so.
All right, sounds good, James. As we said, a very competitive market, but there you have it. A product originating here in Beaumont. Overtime. It is 5 away from the top of the hour. Still to come this morning. We'll catch up and find out what's happening in your Monday forecast. We'll also look into hour number 4 of the morning show.
With the Black Card at Planet Fitness, you get all this. And this. So for $0 down and $19.99 a month, you get this.